Right, so a bit more about myself. Don't have much experience to talk about much else, to be fair, other than me. Right, I have no family members that are bikers, no friends yet that are bikers. So when I said to everyone that I wanted to buy a bike, they were all opposed, as you can imagine. And that's one thing about motorcycling. I mean, if you really do want to get into it, unless you're from biker friends, biker family, who understand the thrill of biking, they're not going to understand. They're going to try and talk you out of it. So you have to become so you have to become a bit selfish, otherwise you end up like me. Middle-aged and I'm sat on a 125. I wish I'd have done it earlier, to be fair. I wish I'd have ignored everybody and just gone for it. So the number one advice from me: don't listen to everybody else. If you really want a bike, you get a bike. Trust me, you will enjoy it. It's amazing. I understand the statistics are scary. If you've got common sense and you're not a show-off and you've not got show-off friends, that's a big one, I suppose. Show-off friends. Show-off friends will get you killed. For the one simple fact of they'll speed, they'll wheelie, they'll do things that you shouldn't be doing on the road. You should be doing that on a track and a car park. It's too dangerous for the roads. Too many people can get injured. Not just yourself. It's just common sense. If you're fucking about, you're setting yourself up for a right fucked up day. Probably a fucked up week, to be fair. That's if you're lucky, isn't it? I mean, you've got, what? Other people to worry about, contend with. There's a time and a place for madcapness, and I'm a firm believer in it's not on the road. You give us other bikers, I know I'm not long into it, so can't technically call myself a biker as such, but all us bikers, you paint us in a bad light, because everyone thinks that we're all like that then. Hooligans, mobs, fucking idiots. You're going to get yourself killed all the time. Now I want some biker friends, because I have absolutely no idea about my engine, about the mechanics, and I think the best way of learning that is from someone that does it themselves, I presume. Now we're coming up to the end of the year, so I don't think it'll be happening this year, but I want to start going to meets and ride outs, maybe on the ride outs. But I want to meet up. One of the things that attracted me to some motorcycling, I don't know if it's the same for everybody, leave in the comment below and let me know. But for me, the social side of it was a big factor. Because on bikes, as you're aware, or maybe not, we're a very friendly bunch. How many car drivers do you wave at if you're in a car? Just because they're in a car. I tell you, none. Might give the 2-finger wave, but that's about it. But on bikes, you do to everyone pretty much, from what I can tell. I mean, all the bikers say hello to me. And I really like that. It gives you a sense of community that you don't get in a cage car. And meetups, same again. Something else you don't do in a car. I mean, you do get the occasionals that go and show off the souped up cars and blah-de 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 rubbish. Look at me bling, look at me bling, look at me bling, I've got a mini dick. But that's a rarity. And they're usually idiots and kids. Whereas with bikes, meetups are quite popular, I'll tell you. So yeah, I want to go on a load more meet, go on a meet, say hello to a few people, be friendly. Just started in autumn now and it's getting a bit bloody cold. So I think it's probably going to be a bit frosty this year round. And with me being a new rider, I don't think riding in the frost, or the ice, or anything like that is a wise option. Fucking hell, mate. Fucking idiot. Fuck off your phone, you silly bitch.